record this message right now. Don't wait till I get home. None of that jazz. I got some errands I need to run. I stopped to get me some little ice cream and I said, oh, I need to record it now. Okay. But this message just came to me while I was just sitting here in the drive through observing. Not drive through, but sitting here waiting, observing. And hey butterflies. Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Doctress Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Just a real quick message. They want you too. They want you. They want you real bad. Okay? But you need to realize that you've been creating your reality with them all along. The things that you think, the way you process what they do and how they do it, it's literally been creating the reality of the relationship. So any issue you have with them and you go to, oh, they must be talking to somebody else, or, oh, they don't like me no more, or, oh, this is happening. You're creating that reality. This season of your life, you need to realize how strong of a manifester you are. And the law of assumption is powerful. The law of assumption is powerful. They do still care about you. They do still love you. They do want to see you. They do like you. They're just busy right now. They're just at the gym. They're hanging with friends and they're not looking at their phone. They're taking a nap right now. They're playing a game. They went and got their nails done and they haven't been looking at their phone. Believe it or not, everyone is not always on their phone. Believe it or not, everyone is not always on their phone. Some people don't even know where their phone at half the time in the house. Okay? This season of your life, especially when it comes to you connecting with relationships, because I'm getting a vibe of who this message is for, the person that you're connected to, y'all are divine counterparts. Divine counterparts, but it's giving a vibe of divine counterparts within the opposites. So fire, water, air, earth. Or it could be that you're the same element. Okay? Someone is a mirror to you. You're being challenged this season to think from a healed perspective and not out of the trauma of what you've experienced in the past. You can't treat this situation as if it's the same thing as the past, because it's not. Okay? It's not. You're not the same person you were in the past. 333. That's a powerful energy of creating. You're being called to create the reality of your relationship with this person. They're learning how to love you in your love language. They're learning how to identify what works best for y'all to where you don't lose yourself. This person felt like they were starting to lose themselves with the connection. And when they start to feel like they're losing themselves, everything else in their life starts to fall apart. They have to keep some level of grasp or grip on what's going on around them in their life. You have a lot of passion. A lot of passion. You like to communicate. 444. But Spirit is saying some of your communicating or the sometimes need to over communicate is a trauma response. or an energy of like feeling like you have to over explain of some sort. This connection is challenging you to be comfortable and confident in the silence. Be confident in the silence. Because in the silence is where you can write the lines to the next page. Okay? This is not the time to assume what you think this person is saying, what you think they mean, why you think they said what they said. This is not the time to assume that, okay? This is not the time to create all these like think pieces and things of that nature in your mind about what's going on. If you're going to create a think piece, create the think piece that everything is going just fine. You both are on the same page. They've had an interesting day. You know, the reason why they're acting different right now has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. They're not acting more quiet. They're not acting more reserved. You know, they're not doing the same things that they used to do. Like, it's not because they hate you, okay? It has nothing to do with you, actually. It has nothing to do with you. And that's what you have to be reminding yourself. Your relationship with this person, it's like y'all have your own world, right? But they still have their world outside of you. You still have your world outside of them. And if you're still hearing this message, you were raised up on the belief that the worlds were supposed to merge. But what if that's not your healthy reality? And I put an emphasis on healthy because just because couples are together and they've been together for a long time doesn't mean that they're both happy and healthy, okay? Sometimes you do have it where one partner feels like they gave more than the other, or one person felt like they had to hold back parts of themselves in order for the relationship to work. That's not what you're doing. You're creating balanced connections, balanced relationships, okay? And in that balance, that means room for authenticity and room to still be yourself, even in the midst of a partnership. So learning how one can be their own independent self, their own independent person with their own independent life while building and working with another. That's the current lessons. That's the current piece of growth that you're in right now. And so Spirit is saying, don't put too much weight or emphasis on where the connection is going, where the relationship is going. Don't watch any tarot readings and all that other jazz to try to figure out what's the future of it, and let it be, and you create the reality of the future of it. Let yourself create the reality and the future of it. Don't stress over it. Put that energy into yourself and just tell yourself, our relationship or our connection is going through a shift right now. We're going to figure it out. We're going to talk it through. In the meantime, they're still connected to me the same way that I'm connected to them. And I'm going to put my energy into doing this right now while they put their energy into doing what they're doing right now. And we're going to come back together. And when we come back together, it's going to be aligned. It's not going to be a sense of codependency. Because that's what it means to create the healthy relationships now, of having balanced connection, a true partnership. A true partnership. And partnership is not losing yourself in order for something to work. And this person was afraid that they would lose themselves. but they love you. They love you dearly. And the thing is that it's not always another person, okay? And the reality is that you have so much more important things to focus on than to be focusing on if someone is messing with another person. Because as soon as you put your energy into that, that begins to become the reality. It really becomes the reality when those fears start coming in. But the reality is that you're manifesting that. And it's not to take the responsibility off of the person, right? Because what they do is what they do. But you have to remember, you are the main character in your life. And as the main character, you create the realities, the different realities of what's going on in the storyline and how that storyline affects you. And so that's the message. May it provide you all with exactly what it is that you needed for this process of what you're currently going through. And so all in all, you're going to get through this. Y'all are going to get through this. If you want to get through this, y'all will get through this. If you don't want to get through it, then there you have it. You won't get through it. But if you were drawn to this message, you needed to hear this. The reality of how you view something and internalize it, externalize it, remember, it's all just a reflection of what we've mentalized up here. They want you to.